Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro. Gervonta Tank Davis needs to take his frustration out that he has towards the judge, towards his case. He got to take that out on Lamont Roach. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. The email address is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Let's get it cracking though. So, Gervonta Tank Davis yesterday went on social media and he talked about how they tried to fine him $25,000, how they treat him like he murdered somebody, and you know, should I allow my city to take advantage of me? Things of that nature, obviously expressing frustration towards what's going on in his legal situation from the hit and run that he had back in 2020, I believe it was, whenever it was, right? That's what he clearly was talking about. I'm gonna say this, and I've said this multiple times when Tank goes on these rants, bro. Like, you gotta know the judge is watching that, bro. And she human. I don't give a dang how professional she may think she is or whatever. She see that. And while she's still in your life, bro, while she still has some say-so over how you move and what you do, you got to keep yourself from saying shit like that, bro. Because it could sway her judgment. It could make her even less lenient. And you just got to do what you got to do to get yourself off them papers so you can move on with your life, bro. So I've been saying that multiple occasions. I'm saying it again because clearly he's frustrated. And it's frustrating when you want to be able to move around freely or whatever, and you got to check in, you got to do certain things and ask for permission to do just everyday activities that people like to do. Yeah, it's frustrating, but you put yourself in that position, bro. Just do what you can to get off them papers and don't ever put yourself in that position again, bro. That's all you can do, right? But, so there's that, right? However, bro, this needs to be taken out on Lamont Roach. If you really been following Tank Davis' career, you will know that there's a certain intensity. There's a certain level of struggle in the way that he fight when he on his ish, when he on his A game. And if you watch his interviews as I have and you follow his career, obviously he's one of my favorite fighters in the sport of boxing, my favorite fighter in the sport of boxing right now. You will know there's something that he always used to say. And that is, he want to put his pain that he's felt throughout his life, the pain that he's dealt with, he want to put that off on somebody else. He want to make somebody else feel his pain because of the things he's been through in his life and what he had to overcome. Well, this is another one of those moments. This is another one of those things, bro. Make Lamont Roach feel that frustration. Make him feel that pain. Make him feel like he can't do nothing. That every move he make in that ring, he got to check in with you first, or it could be night-night. And every time he don't check in, every time he don't do something, you taxing that ass, bro. You punishing him. That's what gravitated fans to you. That's what gravitated me to Gervonta Tank Davis, is that level of intensity. You could see the hunger. You could see how hard he wanted to make sure that he didn't leave no stone unturned and he didn't leave nothing to chance in that ring. And it made the product that we all know today. And so that's what I would call for, bro. That's what I would say needs to be done. You frustrated with how things went. You don't like how she treating you or whatever. Everything that she made you feel, train your tail off and make sure Lamont Roach feel that in this rematch, bro. That's the type of timing he need to be on, bro. That's what he got to get back to. I don't know about y'all, but I like to. I want this Tank back. The one that's at the press conferences rocking back and forth. While Calvin talking, rocking back and forth. Just ready to get at something. Ready to get active. Can't sit still. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make him feel my pain type shit. Like that. That's what we want to see. That's what we need to see. That's what the world is waiting on, bro. So I would like for him to not be saying that, right? Not be going at the judge like that, whether directly or indirectly. They see everything. He got a large platform, and she has been out to be very strict and try to make an example out of him. That is not up for debate. That is a fact. But bro, do what you did, because you made your bed, you lie in it, and use that to make sure it make you a better fighter, bro. Get back to that. Tap into that. Make somebody else feel that. Because when Tank is on that type of timing, impossible to beat from 130 to 140, in my opinion. Well, you know, you can have your own opinion. You can say whatever you want to say. That don't bother me. But to me, it's a mindset thing for Tank. To me, it's mental, and it's him versus him. Because if he get himself under control, if he get himself pointed in the right direction, if he is on his ish in this rematch, or in a fight with Shakur, or in a fight with Team Alifu, in a fight with Muratala, in a fight with anybody, bro. If he's on his ish and that mind is right, ain't nothing nobody gonna be able to do with him, bro. Ain't nothing nobody gonna be able to do with him, bro. Nothing whatsoever. So I hope this camp is just as much about his mental as it is him honing his skills and being as strong as he can physically. I hope that mental is together. Because a lot of pressure on him. A lot of pressure on him to perform. A lot of pressure on him to show what it really was. And your mind got to be right. But the young man felt pressure his whole life, bro. How he came up, everything, that's pressure. And making it to where he made it now, he did that. He just got to hone in, bro. Stop talking about this judge and what she did and how she did or whatever. It's going to be people that'll never understand that, because they ain't never been through nothing like that, bro. And so they going to consider that shit an excuse. I don't call it an excuse. I call it a distraction. But you can handle that shit, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing. Use that as motivation, bro. Lamont trolling you. You know, he talking crazy or whatever. You got this lady. You got some motivation to prove a lot of people wrong. Just gotta tap into it. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.